Hi class, welcome to another tutorial on CS384. This time we will see a finally clause, right? So we have already seen why we use try and except, basically to catch exceptions, right? So we have an example here, numerator and denominator, where denominator is 0. So obviously in the try catch you will get an error when you do numerator by denominator, right? As we have seen previously, we can have multiple exceptions that we can catch. So in this case, since 0 is an integer, we will actually catch the 0 division error, and the program will basically come to the except clause. Fine enough. And after that, I am having a finally clause, right? Finally clause actually comes finally only. After all the try and except, the finally clause will come. So finally clause, see, I'm having a print statement. I will always execute whether try succeeds or execute succeeds. Let us first see the output and then we will get to see what happens. Right? Obviously, division was to cause an error because the denominator was 0 and the error was 0 division error. So there is some error in the try clause, 0 division or type error. Basically, I am printing this line. Only one exception basically executes. So this executes. And see, I have a finally clause which says finally, it says print statement. I will always execute. Okay, this is whether try succeeds or execute succeeds. So if you know, there was an exception in the try clause. So I came to the except statement, but the finally actually executed, right? I will always execute whether try succeeds or execute succeeds, right? So now let us make it a valid input. Let us keep this as 2. So 10 by 2, basically it will print the value of division. It will print 5, but it will still execute what is written in the finally clause. Let us execute. See, 10 by 2 is 5, and again, the finally clause is always executed, whether try succeeds or whether except succeeds, right? So now you would say, when you want to actually execute what comes under finally, so what is the need of finally statement? You can directly say it like this, right? Okay, that is an agreed logic, but I will tell you what is the use of finally clause, why actually people keep it. So it is for basically modular program and handling some kind of special cases. Let me just comment out this thing, and this is the perfect example for the finally clause. Although we have not seen how to read files and all, I will just show a small example how do we do it. So there is a file called demo file, right? I have this here, demo file, having some random text. What I'm doing, I'm opening the file in the read mode. If you remember C, you can open a file in read mode, you can open a file in write mode, you can open a file in append mode. But if you open a file in read mode, you cannot actually write into the file, right? And remember in C, after opening the file, we had to close the file, right? fptr open and all. I hope you can remember slightly. So this is the best example for try, except, and finally. So what you're doing, you're first opening the file into read mode. Since you're opening the file into read mode, you cannot write to it. So I'm attempting to write to the file in the try clause, right? So obviously this will throw an error. Since it throws an error, I will have the except statement. The interpreter will jump here. Something went wrong while writing the file. But see, whenever you try to open a file, it is always advisable that you close the file. Whether the operation was successful or not successful, you don't even bother, right? Hence you say finally f.close. Now as a programmer, you are very sure that the file was closed, whether the writing happened successfully or unsuccessfully. And see, in the code it looks good. You attempted to read a file, you tried to write a file, it may happen that some error occurred, so I'm handling it through the exception. And whether an error occurred or not error, I want to close the file, right? So let us execute the file. So obviously, since I opened the file into read mode, I cannot write to it. So it said something went wrong when writing to the file. It came to the except clause. And finally, you can even say, if you want to just see the output, you can say closing the file here. See, it says closing the file here, and finally it comes out of the loop and says have a good day. So this is the use of finally clause. Thank you for watching the tutorial. Have a good day.